Hey, it's me, Danielle. Thank you so much for tuning into my latest vlog. Man, am I excited for this one today. Huge shout out to Insta360 for sending over the product for me to try and give my honest review. I am more than delighted to show you one of my new favorite cameras, the Insta360 GO Ultra. Oh my goodness, I was so excited when they released this and more excited to get my hands on it. If you haven't heard of the GO series in Insta360 cameras, it's their tiny magnetic little 4K cameras, which I think is like the most brilliant idea because I just toss it in my purse, toss it in my pocket, have it on me all the time. It's so easy. You can wear it. You can stick it anywhere you want. So this version is the newest version of it. I was literally addicted and obsessed with the 3S, which is a previous iteration of this camera, which is literally the tiniest 4K camera. And so I was so excited to try this one to see my thoughts because I'm a huge diehard fan of the 3S. So I'm like, how am I gonna like the new one? I love the look of it, but I just wanna know, like, is this form factor, the square, is it better? All kinds of different stuff. So I've been using it, and that's why I wanted to give you my honest opinion. And today I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm going to go over the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to the Insta360 GO Ultra. Let's dive in. For starters, it is a little bit bigger than the previous models, but it's still tiny. So it's still like a really small camera that you can have for 4K. So the good is the form factor of how small it is. It is literally like they like to compare it to the size of an Oreo, size of my watch. It's just so tiny. You can literally just stick it in your pocket. It's magnetic, so I have the pendant where I can wear it. Now, they had the pendant with the previous model. The new pendant has definitely been improved. I like how you can swivel it on the pendant and the way to adjust the strap is way easier. This little bag of tricks with me right now. I forgot my pendant down in my purse, but I will just show you what it looks like to be wearing it with the old pendant. It still works with the old pendant. But basically what I'm talking about is you can wear it like this. So that way you get those hands-free shots. That's what I love about the GO Ultra is you can just like, you wear it like this and you can adjust it. You can put that underneath your shirt so that way you wouldn't see it. So it's so cool. Amazing. I like to do it like that when I'm hiking or I want my hands-free shot. So you can totally like see what I'm doing and stuff like that without having to hold it. Comes in clutch for sure. Love is that you can just stick this anywhere that's magnetic. It just makes it like you don't have to worry about a huge camera. You don't have to tote around like a huge, camera system with all kinds of different lenses and stuff. It's just easy. Really easy to store, easy to keep with you. That's why like when it comes down to filming, I just always go to what's the easiest for me and like the best quality without having to go through a ton of hurdles. And this is it. Like I said, I just keep it in my purse or I keep it in my pocket and that way I can just whip it out. What I also do like about this one is the button right here to start it is right here. But I love how fast this one is to record. Like it's already recording, you can feel a little buzz. The previous one took it delayed for a few seconds. So I feel like if you wanted to record something quickly, you would miss it. But this one definitely starts recording a lot faster, which I really like, which is a huge plus. Love the fact that they updated the sensor in it. So it has an updated AI chip and it also has an updated bigger sensor, which is like life-changing because you can get the pure video, which if you haven't heard of Insta360 pure video, it's their setting for low light, which, oh my goodness, game changer. So this will work in low light, darker situations, which all the other ones don't do that. So this is seriously amazing. And now with the latest software update, it will automatically determine if you need pure video. So it'll just put that on so I don't have to worry about like putting that on. So it makes it way easier, literally amazing. Like I took it to the hair salon. It worked great because that was indoor lighting. So it would like switch between pure video if it needed it or if I was under the lights, it would know. And by the way, I will show some footage as we go. I also took this with me to pick up some coffee at one of my favorite places, Equator Coffee. So that place is beautiful. It's like on the bay. So I was like, I got to try out my camera there. It was easy. I wore it on my hat, which came in clutch. But if you don't want like the biggest thing on your head, that's the only problem with this form factor. It's a little bit bigger. So it's like kind of hangs right there. Okay. Also what I love about this is huge screen that will pop up. Let me show you. And you can see like if you want to record yourself, you can see what you're seeing. And if you want to do it this way, you can see it this way. So it's a flipping screen, which is amazing. And then this one, it was a little tricky to put on, but once I got it on, you can have this little wristlet on it, which, oh my goodness, best idea ever. That way I can dangle it off my wrist and not have to worry about dropping it. So that is so cool. And then it has like a mechanism to remove it like that so you don't have to have it. But super cool. Like that is like game changer right there. I really do like that. You can like totally wear it. It's just so cute. I was saying, I love that it's 4K. The quality is amazing. So the good, there is so much good about it. What I love about this camera is I feel like with all Insta360 products, they just emphasize that like everyone's life is unique. Everyone's life should be documented. So this just gives it like an easy way to document your life. So if you're a vlogger, if you're, going out and about, if you stay at home, if you go to the office, so many different things you can use this for, just like day-to-day life. My favorite way to use it is for travel. I love to document my vacations anywhere I go. So this makes it so easy. I just literally pop it in my purse, like I said, and use it when I need it. You can stick it to stuff that's magnetic. There's so many different attachments too, that makes it so easy that like they're sticky, so you can put it on stuff. Like I use this filming my baking. There's so many different ways to use it. One of the amazing things about this one is it has an SD card, which that is pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Let me show you. It's just on the side right here. And how cool is that? So you can put in what size you want, which is pretty remarkable for such a small camera. Like, that's pretty cool. Like, let me see if I can get this closed. There you go. See, it's just right on the side of the actual little guy. So cool. I mean, for a camera this size, that's really impressive. So that is definitely a huge highlight of this one. And just the quality, like the quality of the video is so good. I am just a huge Insta360 fan, as you can probably tell, but I just love their products. I love them way before they ever reached out to me. And so easy and such like it's not difficult. It just automatically goes to the 60 app, which it shows the push notifications on my phone. Let me know I have new files you can download. I love their cloud feed. And by the way, I will put my referral discount code right here, and I'll drop it down in the description down below. Oftentimes it'll get you a gift with purchase depending on what product you're purchasing. So I would highly recommend taking advantage of it. So the bad, no product is perfect, obviously. I would say the one thing I did notice is this one gets warmer. Up with a warning now with the most recent software saying that when you put it on the highest setting, it's obviously going to generate more heat, or it takes more energy to process that. So it just gives a warning not to have it with young children because it can get kind of warm. So that was the thing I noticed. It does heat up a little bit more than I expected, but I mean, that is because it's on the highest setting. So they do give a warning about that. I mean, I think that's could be as expected, but I didn't notice that with the previous model. The ugly, which I mean, it's like, I love this camera. It's hard to say there's anything ugly about it. I do love the look of it. It's so pretty. I love it that it's symmetrical in the fact that it's square, but I do have to say it's a lot harder for me to tell what orientation I'm filming in. The other previous models had just like a thumb size thing. So I knew if I was having it vertical, it was shooting vertical. If I had it horizontal, it was shooting horizontal. But this one, unfortunately, because it's like square, it's very difficult when you're just like out and about to know which way you're filming. It does have this light up here that if it's going horizontal, that means it's shooting horizontal. And then if you're, where's the vertical? See, like and then the vertical is right there, which I don't know. The vertical is right here. So that would mean it's in vertical format. This would be horizontal because it has that. But I don't know what the problem is with me. When I'm out and about, I have the hardest time figuring out, like, if you're just like on the go and you want to do it really quick, it's like hard to know what way it's shooting. So, I mean, and that's like a big important piece, I feel like. So you want to know if you're making it, for Instagram, if you're making it for YouTube, it differs. Shape of the camera was a lot easier to know, oh yeah, that's vertical, that's horizontal. But this one just has these lights. And sometimes if you're just like out and about, or if it's daylight, it's kind of hard to see it as much. So that for me, unfortunately, would fall into that ugly category just because it's just like such a big thing. But it does have indicators, so maybe it's just me. And the other problem is it's a little bit bigger, so wearing it on my hat was pretty bulky. I'll show you what it looked like. It's pretty obvious. So if you don't mind people seeing you like walking around with this kind of larger camera on your forehead, that's fine. That's what it looks like when it's on here. And if you want to point it down, it kind of goes like that. So it's kind of like a big, and it kind of blocks my view a little bit, to be honest, just because it's a little bit bigger. But I mean, it's still doable. It's still doable. It's just like a little bit more, it's a little heavier. So you gotta tighten up your hat a little bit. But I mean, you see what I mean? It kind of, it's very obvious. Okay, so here's the other one. It's just like a little bit smaller looking, and you can like tilt it like this if you want. So yeah, that's a difference. They both are obviously going to be apparent, but that's just kind of the difference between. If you have any questions at all, feel free to let me know. I would love to help experiment. If you have like a certain scenario you want me to try, let me know, leave a comment, and I would love to give it a try. As I always say, I'm your Insta360 girl, so I will try out what you have questions on. But I am totally excited about this. I can't wait to film with it more. I'm going to be taking it on a road trip, so I can't wait. But if you have questions, let me know. But so far, there's a lot of good that outweighs any of the bad or the ugly. But I just had to point out, because no product's perfect, so I just want to point out what I've noticed personally with it. And if you have questions or suggestions, let me know. Like and subscribe. It would mean the world. I would love to connect. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.